Warning, I swear a lot.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Total War Shogun 2. Welcome back to the Sengoku Jidai. So, shock, horror, twist, plot twist, suspension, oh my, there's no face cam today. And that's because on the last episode, I suffered so fucking much trying to get it to work. Just trying to cope with everything. Like, bearing in mind, you know, the campaign's already difficult, but trying to arm wrestle my way around supreme lag, like ungodly amounts of lag. Already, this is so much smoother. Look, I'm fucking throwing the mouse cursor all over the place like no one's business. Clicking on, look at that, click on that, it was only a mild delay. Click on that, it's fine. Zoom in, zoom out, whatever. It works really well. So, I'm not necessarily going to remove Facecam from this series forever, and I'm not necessarily going to remove it from other series. I just wanted to try a recording with no Facecam and see if I can have a session of Shogun where it's not fucking with me. Because I love recording this game, I love playing this game, it's so much fun, and I love making this series, but that fucking capture shit just ruins it for me half the time. And I guess what my main thoughts are, I don't feel like my Facecam adds that much, especially to a strategy series. Oh god, that's an attack. Oh. Okay, you know what? I've been talking and saying all this shit. Let's test and see if this new system will actually do what we want it to, right? If this crashes, I'm full of shit. Oh no. Okay, so in my defense, it didn't crash. The capture just sort of fucked up visually, but this is still smoother than it would be if I was doing it with the Facecam. I just don't feel the Facecam adds enough to this experience to make up for how much I sacrifice in terms of overall game performance. Because it's pretty outrageous half the time. I don't know, let me know what you think. If you really think that the removal of the Facecam is a big deal, I'll put it back in, I'll do the work, I will. But in the absence of anyone telling me otherwise, this seems like the best way to go. I'll know once I go into editing, right? Once I've produced the video, I'll be like, okay, this looks good, or it looks terrible, or it's just not the same without Facecam, whatever. But if you feel one way or the other, let me know. Do let me know. I want to make, if I'm going to put the work in, I want to make a good show. So I need your input. I do. I need it. It's important. So I'm kind of hoping we can just screw this guy through pure mass. Mainly going to go for firepower to wear him down and then send someone into board. Probably the Waco boon. So unfortunately we have a Waco boon and not a normal boon, but hey, we stole this from pirates, so what do you want? We kept the siege tower boon back so we wouldn't go after it because that fucking siege tower boon is going to be by far the most powerful thing we can use. If he decides to take out the trade ships, I don't give a flying fuck because they are virtually useless. In fact, he'll probably be saving us money. So let's shoot the heck out of him. Oh yeah, they're firing. Oh, they're firing. Oh, they're firing. Oh, they're shooting. Oh, the guns. You gonna try and board someone, little man? You gonna try and board someone, huh? Are you? Big wuss. I think he's gonna try it. Oh, he's gonna... Wait. Go on, hook him. I saw exactly what was about to happen. He was gonna try and board the tower boon. Not on my fucking watch. Yes, that trade ship will be destroyed. All the crew will die, but I don't care, is my point. All we need is to buy the siege tower time to fuck that thing up. And if we do, we'll be set. Look at those fucking pirates doing their best. You gotta respect it. Even if it is foolhardy to the extreme. We got him right where we want him. So we can move you a little bit closer. We could use the war cry. Because he's going to tear through that boon, no problem. But we'll just send, or that trade ship even, but we'll just send this trade ship in to do it afterwards. Winning decisively, really? Really? Are you actually? Oh my god, they are. Are we going to not lose a ship? What the heck? They're actually wavering. Probably because they're being shot at with guns. I imagine that has something to do with it. Oh, they surrendered. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we learned that Waco trade ships actually have some value. They can be used as decoys, and if you just send them in to board people, they can actually do a reasonable amount of damage. Especially if you've got a siege tower boon just backing them up. That could be a tactic I haven't really been considering. Use ships to hold enemy ships in place by boarding them, even though they have no chance of victory. just to have stuff like siege tower boons shoot the fuck out of them. Because even if the Ōtaka boon had managed to overpower the trade ship, he still would have had to have dealt with 2 more trade ships and then the actual siege tower boon itself, and that's not even talking about the Waco medium boon, which is not as good as a normal medium boon, but is still a significant ship. Either way, we have an Ōtaka boon now. So that's just fucking dandy, isn't it, really, when you look at it? If you hit it with some of that real critical eye that I'm known for, it's definitely me known for that, doing that critical. That's me. So we've got a Wami, and that is fantastic, to be honest with you. The chapel is coming to Aki, which is even better. Chapel is also coming to Suo. Can you? Oh, you can. Why don't you get rid of him as well? Yeah, enemy agents saw sense and fucked off. Nagato remains an issue. It really does remain an issue. It's just sat there with so many of their troops. If we could get a big enough force over there, I'd happily just siege him out, but in the meantime... Oh, the capture will probably glitch again if I go for it, but I would really like to capture a heavy boon. I really would. For a quick save. Go on, let's give it a go. I'll keep an eye on the capture and make sure everything's cushy. It's a Mori heavy boon, so it's extra good. It's the Bob Marley extra crispy of boats. You can quote me on that one if you wish. I don't think he's close enough. That's because he isn't. You're really giving me a workout, you know? Fucking. That hurts my eyes for some reason. I've been having a lot of eye strain recently because I've been doing so much recording and editing. I've been trying to take breaks where I can, but it's hard. I feel like you've gotten a little too close there, Mr. Sengoku Boon. I'll kill him! I don't feel like you really thought through what you were doing before you got there. I still hate managing ships. It's still the worst thing ever. Even if the last one did go kind of okay, and it's better when the game isn't struggling to hold its head up. Oh, you didn't have to turn all the way around. You could have just shot at him, and now he's moved out of range of your cannons because you decided to do a full loop-de-loop because you're a fucking moron. Whatever, everyone shoot him. Go on, hit him with the good stuff. Hit him with the good stuff. We're ready for it. We're ready for it. We're ready for it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shoot him. Shoot him. Yeah. Go on. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Hee-hoo. Hee-hoo. Excellent. It's another ship. I'm gonna try and avoid capturing ships now because it fucks the capture so bad. What? I don't like the Hojo fleet. I want it to go away. Put the boots to a medium style. Yes, like that. And now they're fucking dead. What's going on here? We've got quite a lot of units around here at the moment. I think we should start focusing on producing. Actually, hang on. I'm getting way too big for my britches when it comes to making units. We need to think about what we're doing. Economy is important, ladies and gentlemen. It is. Wami is going to have to spend a long time converting to Christianity, but if we got them perhaps a sake den, we'd be more inclined to be able to leave them alone for a while. The Daimyo's army, frankly, I'm going to get out of there. We need to keep the pressure on Nagato, though, otherwise they'll just head east and attack Owami. And they're good units, there's just not very many of them. If we can just secure Suo's public order, which we're quite close to doing, actually, the entire garrison of Suo could go somewhere else. Aki's really an issue, but we're working on Aki as well. Things are going ahead now. I just need to look around and make sure that there's nothing else I can do to make things better. That's looking pretty good, because all their boats are tore up to shit. Oh look, we captured them all. I don't know if we can afford to maintain this fleet, because we're just getting so many ships, gosh dang it. We have so many boats. What are you going to do against all our boats, you fucking nerd? Well, that's right. Not a lot. Because all the boats we're currently losing, we just replace with more boats. And the Hojo lost 2 fleets. Do you think they'll consider backing off now? Now that we've absolutely ruined their boats. Let's have a look at them. Enemies of the Date. Wait, the Hitakiyama are enemies with the Date. Maybe we should be trying to get something going with them. A trade agreement? Yeah, a trade agreement. I need money. Oh, I realised why I didn't want a trade agreement with the Hitakiyama, because I need to go through their territory. Well, you know what? It actually won't matter in the long run, it occurs to me. Friendly with the Jimbo trade agreement. That's satisfactory. Okay, so we'll be, yeah, we're up to 4 grand. 4 grand money, excellent, love it, big fave. You're on your way, I like that about you, my friend, I like that about you. Alright, so a turn hasn't actually passed yet, and it's been about 20 minutes, so let's see what's gonna happen. The Mori could do anything, they could even do nothing. That is also a thing they could do. It would be helpful for me if they'd stop sending their fleets, but then again, if I made peace with them, they could focus on the Jinbo and Honma, which doesn't help my fantastic alliance of crime fighters very much, does it? So, I'm actually gonna... Unless... Well, what can you give me? Can you give me 5 grand? No? Then fuck off! That is of more interest because I'm their only enemy, which means accepting this offer won't screw over my allies. Can I get a trade agreement? Oh, I sure fucking can. What about alliance? Do you want to join our alliance?
Don't forget everyone's favorite crime-fighting alliance, Sense of Right. Everyone's here. Batman, Superman, Shrek, a car. Oh no.
Their integrity is questionable. But I could be up for an alliance in which they help us. Alright, so he doesn't want to do military access, that's fine. Even though their attitude is still hostile, we welcome the Ikko-Ikki to our alliance of do-gooder crime fighters, who will be completely destroyed the moment our enemies actually attempt to fight us in any real sense. Okay, so trade with the Ikko-Ikki immediately stopped, that's fine. See, I don't like the fact that it's a negative 25 to my relations to the Ikko-Ikki for dishonoring treaties when they're the one who broke the treaty. How is that fair? I think the whole point is that it's not supposed to be fair, but that doesn't mean I like it. Let's get rid of these fucking rebels, for Christ's sake. Kill them. Hey, Daimyo's rank 4. Very good. Swo, even with the explosions, is doing great. Oh, it's good. That means this force is ready once we link up with those European cannons, because they've only lost 1 crew member, so who cares? Are ready to attack Nagato very, very soon. How is... Despite the presence of the chapel, Aki is still barely holding on because non-religion. But it's getting better. Excuse me, fellas, did you actually think you could just fucking run away? Did you think you could attack our trade route and just fucking run? Is this what you thought? Wow, they ran far. What the fuck? It's currently 1572. We have 8 years? Yeah. And things are going slowly. But I do still have a plan. I do still have a scheme. It's gonna require a bit of doing. Why do that? Why be annoying? Why do you exist to irritate me? That's my question. And you don't have a satisfactory answer. You want me to break my trade agreement with the Chosokabe to have a trade agreement with you after you just broke a trade agreement with me? The answer is no. Fuck off. I can't believe I ever let them into my alliance. I took it personally, and I don't think that's unfair, because I extended a welcome hand of friendship in a field of love, and they betrayed me. There's another fucking Metsuge missionary, if you would.
Get the fuck out of here!
Thank you. We sent Tanegashima to Iwami. At the very least, they'll have a good general to help protect the place. The situation in Aki will improve because Christianity is on the rise. Oh, we lost our siege tower boons. Guess we'll just have to get started making some more. Iwami's the one place that needs it. Jinbo have been destroyed, so a member of our alliance has been killed. Not great, but there is precious little we can do about it. We're gonna still need to keep up a steady pace of producing units. For the plans that I have, we're gonna need to keep on top of that. But if it works, we might be able to swipe this entire game from underneath the computer's nose. Next turn, I think, we'll get a ninja, send it over to the east to see what's going on in Izumo, and then if the defenses there are really shit, we can have Tanegashima set to take care of that, while the big army that's about to take Nagato could take the southern Mori province, and then that's the Mori taken care of. You want a peace treaty. I'm inclined to accept now, actually, because my alliance is clearly going to break apart. Also, once Realm Divide happens, my allies will turn against me anyway. Let's just get some money out of the Hojo. You want to give me 5 grand? Funny enough, you're not into that. Well, I'm willing to be a bit more reasonable this time, right? I'm willing to really talk this out. 4 grand. Okay, well, I tell you what, bro, you're really haggling me down. You're really just taking the food out of my kids' mouths. You want me to live on the street, don't you? I know your type, you absolute wastrel. How about 1,000? Okay, well, you're just gonna drive the hardest bargain that anyone's ever seen. 500? I'll take it. That helps our finances a little bit. We'll lose all those benefits in due time. They want a peace treaty if I break trade agreement with the Shogun. How about no? What if we had a trade agreement and I arranged marriage with your daughter? No? Well, I think he's just being unreasonable, really. They want me to join the war against Hattori and they'll pay me a bunch of money. I mean, I will have to fight the Hattori eventually, but not yet. Not yet. We don't need to be dealing with that right now. Not when we've got the Mori on the ropes. I don't want anything that could potentially bail them out. We need to get rid of them. I want them not just broken, but destroyed. It has to happen that way, otherwise they have the potential to cause us so many more issues over time. And I'm not having it. Not again. Never again. Ah, they've sent their forces away. The thing I wanted them to do ages ago, they finally did. Well, it's time to move the big army in to take Nagato then, isn't it? We're gonna suffer some casualties, for show. We will suffer casualties, but we will put them down. There we go. And we didn't actually lose an entire unit, so I'll take that as being the good thing that it was. We are acclaimed. I like it. Oh, Nagato is Christian. Oh, so if we, I'll tell you what, if we remove the foot archery range, which I know is a bit fucked because that is a really loud plane. It's a bit shit because that building is very valuable, but if we can just replace it with a ninja den, we'll never have to worry about Nagato ever again, and we can just continue our forward march instead of having to nurse that place for ages. All it took was for me to stop using the face cam so the game would stop lagging for 5 minutes so I could really start taking care of business. Maybe the video's not as good without the face cam, but now it feels worth it because we're actually doing stuff and it makes me feel warm and fuzzy. We're good. Everything the Mori love will be destroyed. And then even the things they don't like. Just because anything related to them must go. It's a fire sale. Okay, well this trade ship will probably die en route, but let's see if we can get him down to the Indonesian Sultanate trade route. Because if he makes it, we'll make a little extra money. If he dies, well, we don't have to pay his upkeep anymore, so who cares? Callous? Yes, but I didn't recruit that crew, I just acquired them. That's more important. I would love to get Neo-Confucianism, but Essence of the Spirit is more important because the upgrade to the chapel allows me to spread Christianity to nearby provinces, which... that's really everything, isn't it? Like, that is a self-explanatory one. I can't believe I didn't think to do that sooner. Depending on how things go, I may have to initiate my plan sooner rather than later. You know, that fabled plan that I refuse to talk about. Yeah, because I don't want to talk about it unless I do it, because it'll be really disappointing if something causes me to change my mind and I don't do it. Nagato is practically fine. We're going to bring the Daimyo's army down here, especially now that there's a fucking Mori army wandering around. Nagato is, of course, looking a little dicey, but it's not looking that dicey, to be honest. I think we could just have this army sitting there for a little bit. And then when the sake den is done, they'll probably be fine. Oh, wow, the Shogun managed to get the black ship. Wow, and they haven't repaired it. Wow, this would be really easy to take from them. It's not worth it. We don't need the black ship. We really don't. I would love... You don't understand how much I'd love to have the black ship. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm like SpongeBob staring at the glass of water, just like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Don't need it. More Katana Samurai. I might stop building them in, or is that place called is it Satsuma? Yeah, I might stop building them in Satsuma soon. Not because I don't need more, but because it takes them so long to get to the front line that it's not really... not smart to do anymore. However, this place, Aki is actually an excellent contestant for producing units because of the increased morale bonus. And Naginata Samurai are always clutch. Look at that, we've got enough money left over for a tasty Siege Tower Boon, which I swear the price has actually gone down on. That used to be 190, now it's 140. So whichever way that Mori army goes, they're gonna run into complications. Because we have a lot of forces. Tanegashima's army is nothing to be turning your nose up at, even without him being a 5-star general. To the south, we have the daimyo, who is a 4-star general leading a much larger army, as well as the garrison of Aki. What on earth makes you think that I would, for you, go away? I want him to go scout out Bingo, but I imagine Bingo just sent their army. I'm pretty sure this is all they've got, which granted is a bunch of samurai, and that is significant, but not as significant as they might hope. Oh, look at that, you're ever so slightly heavily outnumbered. I'm used to playing with the normal unit sizes instead of these small ones, so I always get really surprised when I have a stack this large and it's only 1,400 people, so I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's not even close to what it should be. Oh look, he didn't like that. Well, unfortunately for him, we can't follow up, but we did damage his forces significantly. Yeah, next turn it'll be fine, we can leave them, that's good. Okay, and that means Toshihisa's forces can start moving towards Izumo, because Izumo's got fuck all defenses. Suo got... yeah, cavalry. Send the cavalry to Aki. Even cavalry can fight in a siege battle on the defense. They're pretty shit at it, and are almost completely worthless, but it's better than having literally nothing there. It's 1573, and things are starting to take shape. You guys need to start heading this way for my plans. For my plans. My schemes. I have a scheme. It's a plan, and it's a real good one, guys, except it actually might be really bad. In fact, it might be a terrible idea, but I kind of think I'd be fucked even if I didn't, you know, so if it's a bad plan, it doesn't actually matter, if you know what I mean, because I'd be screwed anyway. Alright, get in there, cause them some trouble, kick them out of our fort, because it's our fort, not their fort. It's ours now. We now have Izumo. Oh yeah, he can't stop us. He actually cannot stop. He can't stop our daimyo's army. Not for shit. We just brush them out of the way and we're done. With the Mori, anyway. The Mori have been destroyed. I've never been so fucking happy. It's currently summer. We've got about 6.5 years. We can do it. I've got a plan. It's a really good one, guys. You're gonna like it. I feel relatively certain. Alright, well we're beginning to approach the enactment of my grand plan, but we're going to be doing that there we go. Next time. Thank you so much for watching. So, today's been a very different episode for a variety of reasons. Obviously, there was the lack of face cam, but for the most part, it's been because stuff actually got done. We have just swept across the mainland and wiped out the Mori. A lot of progress was made. I'm quite pleased. I hope you are also pleased. Let me know what you think. And let me know what you think about the face cam situation. But considering how much better this recording went, I'm pretty sure for the rest of the series I might not bother with it. But once again, let me know what you think. But I digress, and I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Next time, the big plan comes into play, and I hope I see you there for it. Toodles, goodbye.